What's up there, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Derail Valley. So in the last episode we set ourselves a bit of a random challenge to complete one random job here at Harbour, and we're going to do the same thing again today just to see what we get. So please do grab yourself a drink. Let's hit the rails. Right then, guys, first things first, let's get into the station office. I'm going to keep my eyes closed and I'm going to try and select a job without looking. I'm just going to make sure the camera's lined up. There we go. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to hit Alt. So that's the mouse now activated. I'm going to try a slightly different technique today. So in the past video, I moved the mouse all over the screen. I ended up right in the top corner. And I hope it's not the same thing on this occasion, as I'm going to try more of a circular approach and let's see what we get. I haven't looked at this table. I don't know what we're going to get. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Right, where is the mouse? Again, I seem to have misplaced it. Oh, it's in the top right this time. It's the top left last time, top right this time. What's this job? Right, let's click off there. And, Harbour and Town to Steel Mill, 528 tons. All right, so this could be quite good. Right, so it's 81, which I would think would be over at the G yard, E yard, I could be wrong. And is it this one here? Wow, we went straight to it, right. So it'll be one pickup because of the way that it works, this game. That'll all be ready to go already. What about these? Yeah, these are something totally different. I'm not even going to look to see if there's anything else going to steel. I'm just literally going to hit the rails. So we're going to need the DE6 for this one. If you remember in the last video, we parked it over here. We've got enough fuel to get us to steel. So, yeah, I think we're fine actually to just fire her up and let's get going. Let's get this job done. I didn't even look to see how much it's going to cost. How much it's going to pay, sorry. Let's make sure the parking brakes are off. But yeah, we've got the use of the slug. So yeah, I enjoy driving the DE6. This should be pretty good. And yeah, let's get ready to go. Okay, so I want to basically head in there and turn around first. A lot of strange noises here in Harbour. Let's close the door. Actually hear ourselves think. But yeah, lots of noise going on over here and lots of construction as well. And I asked in the last video, have we seen construction here in Harbour previously? Or is it something which is just taking place since one of the last updates or two? Because we've got a pile of stuff there. I think I remember that one being there. But there is some more stuff now there, which I don't know whether was there or not before, just with the construction machine. I don't know whether it's symbolic of something happening. We're going to have to go forward here because of the slug. Try and do this all from within the cab if I can. Just make sure we're okay there. Yeah, okay, let's get her backwards. Okay, so while we're going back, let's just set our switches. So we're here coming out this way. That switch needs to be that way. That's going to take us into E yard, and I should have taken note of which lane it was on. Can't remember now if it was off to the... I think it was slightly off, like that, wasn't it? Can't remember where we left our DH4 actually. Let's just take a quick look on here. I think that's the right lane. Not too sure actually. Just slow down a bit. Just take a look here. Yeah, I think we picked right. So we can't control the power and whatnot from back there. I'm just going to stick some of these beacons on, because that's not something that we've really done a great deal of, but they're there. We might as well use them as we're backing up here. There's our DH4. I said I was going to try and do it from within the cab, didn't I? Already spoiled that one. First do we go in here? Problem with the DE6s, once you reverse into something too hard, it sends it flying because of the mass that the DE6 carries. Let's try and get it down to about 2 kilometers. Right, let's see. Okay, we're still quite a way off. We could operate this parking brake, of course, or we could just open this valve here to bring her to a stop. Just letting all the brake pressure out. Could be a good idea. Just doing that now that she's just ticking over. If she makes it. Come on, baby. Could do with you moving a little bit faster than that. But this could be actually perfect. Because, like I said, it's just the mass. It's, you just send everything just absolutely flying. Tell you what we'll do, we'll jump on there. It's probably an easy way of doing it. And then literally as we make contact, we want to be stopping. I mean, the other way that you do it is you can grab this and get ready to put this over the top, but it doesn't always slip on. Especially not from this angle. So I think... Oh, just fractionally too soon there. Right. The other thing, it won't always let you grab those. Yeah, we're not quite there. Wow. So you can't even feel contact from the cab once you've touched. Even if you bash it, you can't feel it at all because of the amount of mass there. Right, let's hatch things up. Good stuff, and we will release the parking brake. Here, the brake line's there, pressurizing, and there we go. Right, I'm going to get it moving forward a little bit while we go and validate this order. What I'm going to do, absolutely, is make sure our switches are correct coming out of here. So this switch needs to be that way now, heading down this way. That switch is correct to take us out. On as far as route goes, I will be heading this way. So that switch needs to be like that. That one needs to be like that. That one is correct. That one is correct. That one is correct to take us into steel mill. The only thing that concerns me about steel mill is where we're going to be dropping off. But tell you what we'll do, we'll go and quickly validate this order before we get up any more speed. And yeah, we're picking up from E50. We're dropping off at B3I, so that's nice and a nice drop zone that to be. We'd be concerned if it was A. As you can see there, she's pulling nicely. Got a hill to get up here. Now I'm going to switch the beacon off. Some headlights on. Put our under train lights on to maximum. Hopefully not derail her on this first turn. But I think we can do 30 round here. I think 30 should be okay. But yeah, thinking of additional challenges, so once we get the steel mill, what sort of just check one thing here actually. What sort of challenge do we want next? I did set that one, didn't I? Yes, I did. Do we want to come back here and do another challenge, or do we want to say we have to take the next job out of steel mill? Or can we only utilise locomotives that we have at the relevant station? Like, for example, if we wanted to, like, you know, roll the dice in here again, do we have to use the DH4 or representative locomotives available? Yeah, do we want to use the representative locomotives available on site here? Either way, we're going to have to get some power on to get up here. I know it's not that heavy. We do have 2 power units here, but drag those cars around this corner as we build up speed to get up this hill. Still a decent amount of weight. She's coping absolutely fine with it, and it's 40. There's a 40 limit anyway here, so we're doing great. Got the defect detector up there just in case something happens. Remote connection up there just in case we ever needed that. Made good use of that so far. Right, so we've got a switch coming up, and we'll be going right here. It's a bit of a sharp one though, so we'll just keep it coming up. I love this though. I love this locomotive. Love how powerful she is. Alright, 40 for us here. Heading west. Doesn't look that smooth on the track there. Look at this, kind of like a strange effect occurring where it doesn't look like we're moving at all. Or moving very slowly, should I say, not moving at all. Yeah, it's weird. Right, 70 here. Ah, I forgot this is all uphill here, isn't it? So we'll just keep the power absolutely on. Just quickly check the route map going into, station map, sorry, going into steel mill. So we're in B yard and it's B3I where we'll be going into. So it should be free because this is a long set of cars. So that'll be us in there. Yeah, decent set of cars. So what's that, 16? Got a 40 limit here. That's alright because we're barely above it anyway. It's like the rain stopped. We'll switch those wipers off. They're squeaking away. Yeah, so I remember this route, you know, very well. From coming down here on the way back from military so much. Just slow down a tiny bit. And the joy, of course, of driving just the DE6 with the slug is that we have full functioning dynamic brakes that we can utilize till our heart's content, just to sort of bring off that additional top end of speed, just to give us a bit of resistance when we're going downhill as well. Right, still a bit of a curvy track ahead, and then a swing round to the right as we head more definitely west. Currently, obviously, we've headed quite north, where we are heading to the centre of the map, really, from the very sort of bottom right, or southeast, if you want to look at it that way. And there's our train in all its glory. Still feeding around there. Oh, it's just come round fully now. So there she goes into the tunnel. And again, there we go, looking good. Alright, 40k limit on the switch. Don't know what the speed limit will be after that, but we'll do our best to facilitate whatever's needed here. Can't wait to get the 282 set up and have that as one of our fleet, and just to try and pull something out of harbour with that. To be fair, something like this would be a very good job to challenge it, I think. So we've got 60 here on the switch, and then 70 the way we're going, so we can afford to just get the power on now. So a 60 into a 70 here. Plenty of speed as an option. Wonder what that's supposed to do. we've got to do have a bit of a left coming up. Don't know what sort of speed limit we're looking at going around there, but we'll just ease back a little bit here, just to give her a bit of a chance. Yeah, not too sure. Not too sure. Still a bit of air in. Yeah, she's going around nicely. This is a lovely haul, this. I mean, it's no problem at all. Not complaining. Here's something we never use. So glad that the bell doesn't come on at the same time, like that it's got its own function. It's got a separate button. But yeah, we've never used the horn, I don't think, on any train in this game, if I remember rightly. Could be wrong. Alright, we're gaining speed. We've got an 80 limit and nice straight, so let's open her up. I do like the fact that if you use the external camera, you can see the engine inside properly. It's a nice touch. She is flying now. Nicely. Very nicely. 80 limit. Yeah, we are going to get into some switches in just a moment though, so we need to be careful still. We need to have our wits about us. This is where the dynamic really helps out the train brake. Two operating together just knock the speed off nicely. Down to 60 here. Get a tiny bit more air brake on there. Down to 50. On the dynamic brake there, the air brake is now released. $50 again here. This beautiful turn. Don't know whether this corner's got a name, but it should have. Whoa, let's get out. I'm going to take a look at this just from out here. See where we are. Wow, where have we gone? I wanted to just see this from the external shot here. She's getting a bit rowdy going around there. She's just on the limit really. I wanted to get a better shot of the external shot there. You can do it with F3, but it's a bit more fun to jump out sometimes than do it manually. There she is. Lit up by those extra lights we put on the roof. Quite useful for these types of scenarios. You've got another bit of a straight here to take us into steel mill, but bear in mind we are slightly downhill, so we don't want to gain too much speed. Just give her a little tiny boost there just to keep us moving nicely. So it's 120 kilometers on the sign back there, followed by 80, followed by 50. So I don't know what the point of the 120 kilometer sign is, but here we go. So yeah, we're in there. There's nothing in our lane, which is great. We just get to blast straight in. Kill off some of the speed because we're going to be stopping soon. Yeah, it's kind of like always joyous to come back here because it's the starting location, isn't it? So basically, you know, where we got started, we're back here where I did my first video when we did the tutorial of how to get started with this game and all that good stuff. And here we are. Alright, I'm assuming that we're fully in there. Close the windows. Hop down. Let's put some parking brake on. And we'll release this. Might want us to move back a tiny bit actually, but we'll do that if we have to. Put a parking brake on here. But anyway, let's go and see if we can get paid without a fuss. So yeah. All good. 43.7. It's a nice little payment, that one. Yeah, can't complain. Here's the jobs going out of here. I don't know. I mean, what is there here? We could do a random again if you want. Or we could head back to harbour. Iron Ore Mine East is there. So up there could be a good one. Is there anything else going on? Iron Ore Mine East. Yeah, I've spent enough time at Iron Ore Mine West, I think. So we've got harbour, nice weight to it. Again, those two together, a lot of weight there. That's the offload of what we just brought in, 24.5. Goods Factory Town. If we were to shunt that, we could take that. Harbour, again, if we were to shunt that, we could take that. Another harbour. Loads of harbour, actually. Harbour. That's a drop-off. And that's the one we just looked at. Harbour again. So loads of stuff going to harbour. And one going to Iron Ore Mine West, which is just some empty cars. But I wouldn't mind doing that one. Iron Ore Mine East, sorry, because we haven't been there a great deal. Let's pop that there. And also just check here. Just see if we've got any fees outstanding. Just make sure nothing was damaged or whatever. But yeah, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd love it if you'd go ahead and do that. And yeah, guys, what I will say is if you want to be notified of upcoming videos, please do hit the notification bell. What locos do we have here? The Shunting steamer and DE2. So not a great deal of power to get back to harbour if you wanted to take a bunch of stuff. I was just thinking, just looking around the yard there and seeing some of the heavy stuff. But yeah, how much weight we got there? 627, 570, 44, 884. Oh, it's all fun. Right, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to do. I'll try and crack on with some of the games as well in the meantime. I'm pretty much caught up on Derail Valley stuff, and things are being published more rapidly now. So if you want to suggest something in the comment section, give us a shout. Otherwise, guys, please do take care of yourselves. And I'll catch you guys again soon.